Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rasmil. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found my channel, but if you're returning, yay, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about emotional factors that make you gain weight. A little background. My name is Rasmil. I'm a mental health therapist, and I myself have lost 125 pounds before the quarantine. We don't know now. I want to give you guys emotional factors that I know made me in the past gain weight or kept me from losing weight. Number one, I used to have really bad sleeping patterns. Sleep hygiene is very important because it keeps your body balanced. Okay, if you're getting enough sleep every night, your body is gonna feel energized throughout the day, and it's not gonna feel the need of eating as many calories throughout the day, especially in the afternoon. When we don't sleep well, we get tired faster, and then we tend to gravitate towards snacks and coffee and energy drinks that, yes, there's some of them that do not have calories, and coffee itself doesn't have calories, but we usually don't drink black coffee. We tend to go for the cream and the sugar, maybe some flavors and stuff like that, and those calories can add up. What's a good sleeping habit? Maybe going to bed before 10 p.m. It says, research suggests that 1 hour of sleep before midnight, it's more restoring than 2 hours of sleep after midnight. What does that mean? That if you go to bed at 1, 2 a.m. and wake up at 10 a.m., even though you just slept 10 hours, you're still gonna feel tired because it's not gonna be a restorative sleep. Number 2, toxic people. Yes, I said it. Toxic people will make you gain weight or even keep you from losing weight. Why? Toxic people are stressful. You know, we all have that friend, family member, acquaintance, a co-worker maybe, and they kind of just depress and stress you out. Maybe they're like fake as F, or maybe they just have really bad demeanor, really bad energy around them. And believe it or not, we feed off energy. Yes, our main source of energy is food, but we human beings, we also feed our emotional being. We feed it with other people's energy, with what's around us. Now, I do understand that some toxic people we can avoid, like if it's like a family member or if it's a co-worker who you have to work closely every day. It's really hard to just quit your job and go, but what you can do is you can try limiting how much time you spend with that person and how much power that person has over you. Okay, make sure you're setting your boundaries with that person, that person doesn't think that they can talk to you a certain way, that they can treat you a certain way. Your best bet is gonna be cutting that from the beginning, because people always anyone, even you see this if you have kids, you see with this with your little ones, they usually have their favorite parent, where if this person says no, I know that person is gonna say yes, and I'm gonna keep pushing that person until that person says no. So people tend to test your limits, and the more you let it go, the more they're gonna try to get from you, whether it's a reaction, whether it's money, whether it's attention, whatever it is. So whenever you see a person trying to test your limits, cut it. When we are stressed, again, we eat more, we get more anxious, so we're gonna tend to reach out for more snacks. Also, when you are stressed all the time, your cortisol level, which is your stress hormone, it's always up there, and it doesn't give your body the chance to relax and kind of like allow you to burn fat naturally. Even if you're not working out, you know, you're always burning calories. So when cortisol is up, it's a whole thing with insulin, cortisol, and not oxidizing. And if you always have high levels of cortisol, it is a beat to lose weight. So we're trying to keep the cortisol down by kicking toxic people out of your life. Number 3, and with that about the anxiety, is feeling out of control. Whenever we feel out of control in any situation, whether it's our love life, our family life, our work life, our social life, whenever we feel out of control, we tend to get anxious. And most people, again, tend to overeat when they're anxious. Try to identify what part of your life you're feeling out of control, and then identify if there's actually something that you can control regarding those aspects. Because if there is not, it is time for you to start working on letting those things go. You need to protect yourself, again, boundaries, and work towards things that you do have control over. A good rule of thumb: if it's from the outside, you can control it. You can only control what is inside of you. What does that mean? You can control other people's actions. You can control the weather. You can control when you go outside. What you can control, though, is you can control your reaction to those actions. Working on your emotional intelligence and learning how to control those reactions, to use those reactions to your advantage rather than your disadvantage. Okay, so if you guys want me to make a video on emotional intelligence, let me know. Being emotionally intelligent, it will give you such an advantage in your work life, in your love life, in your as a parent, as in a financial entrepreneur. It is just a key thing to have and to master, actually. So let me know. Number 4, not talking, not reaching out. Being all of those things that are stressing you, to yourself. I have an analogy that I use with all of my clients. And it is, we are like pressure cookers. If you guys saw my video on anxiety, you know where I'm going. If all you do is take heat from the bottom and you don't let that steam out, you're gonna explode. We are gonna explode. So it's the best thing you can do is identify someone you feel comfortable with, that you know will not use this information against you in the future. And again, that comes with boundaries and toxic people. Side note, if you go to a person to unload, okay, what we call emotional discharge, if you go to a person in confidence and you tell them something, if you vent, let's say you're venting, and that person comes back to you a month, 2 months after, and throw it on your face while you told them in confidence, that's a toxic person. And I can make you a whole video of identifying toxic people around your life. Oh, so many videos, toxic people. What you tell a person when you're venting, when you tell them, I have to get something out of my chest. I need to talk to someone. Can I talk to you? Can I trust this information with you? And they said yes, and then they come back to you, and even if maybe they don't say it to anyone, but they come back and say, well, you told me this, so that makes you a horrible person. You're toxic, my friend. Live, lesson learned. Don't go back to that person. But that's a whole video. Make sure that you're talking your things through. Find that person that you trust and that has show you that you can trust them, and talk to them. Okay, talk to a therapist, talk to a friend, a family member that you trust. Because the more weight you have on your shoulders, the more stressed you're gonna be. Sure, you are talking your feelings through and reaching out for help, whatever help you need. Now, if you're able to work on those 4 emotional factors, it's gonna make it so much easier for you to lose weight, for you to concentrate on your goals. It's gonna make you a happier person overall. For a lot of people, I know it's not about losing weight anymore. Like, people do feel comfortable in their bodies, and I love that. It's now about being healthier and happier. And for you to be able to be healthier, you need to be emotionally healthier as well. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful to you guys. Let me know if any of these factors kind of clicked and said, oh wow, I do have to work on my sleeping patterns, so I do have to work on setting boundaries with toxic people. I do need to work on my anxiety and what's causing it. Let me know if any of that kind of made a click for you and if it was helpful. And I'll see you guys soon.